All right. We'll take another position here. Take a sell. For some reason, my trade sinker giving a bit of issue, but so far we are up 1600 on 5 accounts for the day. So what is it seeing? So we traded some futures, back at it again, trying to get these 5 combines past, then move on to take a Earn2Trade account. So at the moment, the strategy extremely simple. Running Renko and using the MACD strategy, where if the MACD cross the signal line above, we take a short. Yeah, pretty simple. There's a MACD strategy that going around for the longest while, but I did some testing on NinjaTrader, and it actually works extremely well. So apart from trading it on these combines, I actually have it being traded on my VPS just to see how it performs. At the moment, it isn't doing too bad. So you could see here, we got the cross at the bottom of the 0 line. We took a position and then it went long. So here's how this works. So this is what I traded manually. I just wanted to make sure that the algo performs the way it's supposed to. This is why I'm testing it on a sim account on the VPS, but once it actually performs how it's supposed to, then I will more likely than not be trading on NinjaTrader, running the algo, and then copy trading it through TradeSyncer back to my accounts. So yeah, this is how it is. This is where we at. We in a short position right now. So we'll see how this pans out. I try not to over trade too much. I realize when I do that, I actually end up giving back a lot of profits. So because this is for the eval, if I get a 400-500 for the day, I think I will be done. So we see how that pans out. But so far across 5 accounts, we have 1600 on the day. You can see right below me, that is the panels for the trade sinker that shows where the current open trades are. Well, that shows the balance for the day. The floating open trades will be to the top. So you'll see how this goes. I'll definitely try to do a bit more streaming, either during New York or Asia. So definitely the next account we'll be going for is Earn2Trade once we get past with these top step evals. I like the model for Earn2Trade, especially because I am from the Caribbean and a lot of other futures prop firms don't allow you to trade from the Caribbean. So we took a loss on that one and we just wait for another position. Still up 1200 for the day on 5 accounts. Roughly 270 a piece. I do have one account lagging. I have no idea why TradeSyncer isn't synced with this account. But for some reason it may take a position and then this one account will close out. I don't know. I really don't know why that keeps happening. So that does suck. If we do get another push up and then we pull back and get the cross while still above zero, may end another short. Let me see what happened here. So on the VPS, the algo, we closed out for 300 on the day so far on the same account. So this isn't doing too bad. I'm quite happy with this, but need to keep testing it for maybe about a month or so to see how it performs. But I will say it does look pretty good if we do a strategy analyze. We backtest and I just load my MNQ and we run it for 1 month. I don't have commissions on the VPS setup, but I do have it on my desktop. So we'll leave all the commissions for now. I mean, that is a big thing. We will run. So the simplicity of this strategy is what I like. Extremely simple. Extremely simple. I mean, it does work on a regular chart, but um, it does perform pretty well on Renko. You know, once you have the right settings. This is the problem of running tests on the VPS. It does take a while. So you could see for basically a month, up 10 grand. This is the equity curve. So it really not too bad. It does have losing days. Yeah, it does seem to catch these moves and it comes out pretty quick when wrong. So this is what we trade in. This is what we are trading just manually at the moment. Still will see how I could improve this. It does work on a regular chart as well. So but yeah, this is where we are at. I took the position here. Where did I close? So with this strategy, we mainly just taking it slow. Not much to do. It's not one of those in and out all the time. Just this need to sit back and watch price and see what happens. So let's look at this on 5-minute chart. See, even with a 5-minute chart, the strategy still works. Look, we got across below here, would have gone short, hit the target, and we got across above while below the zero line, and we would have taken a long. Now, on the 5-minute chart, we would not have gotten a short position. So this would have saved us. So I probably need to do a better testing. Probably need to do a better testing on the regular chart and see how that works out, because this year would have been another good trade as well. Right here, So even though we took the position here, this still would have been a good trade as well, right here. And then we would have taken our position at this point, we'd have probably gotten stopped out, or when market reverses, we exit the long and take a short. So I probably need to do a bit of back testing on the regular charts and see how it works. Would have gotten a short here. Wouldn't have gotten this chop up on Renko. So I think we definitely need to look into that and figure out what the best stops and targets would be for our 5-minute chart on NQ. See if it does make sense to take more than one entry. So like at this point, when we got the signal right here, would it have also made sense while still in the trade and we get another signal here to short again, right? So would that make sense? Take multiple positions, still have the same target as the original position, and then just add another contract one. Definitely need to do some testing and see how that works out. But so far it doesn't look too bad. This is what we be trading. Let's see what happens here. So we already got the cross and we got stopped out, but on the 5-minute we are coming up to get another cross. So if we do, I think I'll take a stab at it and see how that works out. Still need to do a bit of testing and see to get the ideal stop and target for this strategy itself, only 5-minute chart. So I'll be doing that on NinjaTrader. Already built out the strategy already, so it's really just for testing and coming up with the best settings. Would have gotten some good positions, like right here we would have gotten this position at this point. Yeah, my stops right now are 40 points, so at 40 points we wouldn't have gotten stopped out and would have taken that profit. So I mean, definitely need to do some testing to get the actual numbers behind it, which we could probably do while on stream. Run some tests on NinjaTrader. So let's do that. Let me pull up the strategy analyzer on NinjaTrader and Come on. This is what sucks about NinjaTrader. It does take a while sometimes to load windows. Alright. So let's make sure and keep this open so we could see where we at in the market, and we will right. So we are looking at the 5-minute chart. Let's do some testing for the last 3 months. Right. Top step commissions, slippage, the MNQ, and let's optimize the stop because NinjaTrader uses ticks. We're not put the full tick amount, so we will have increments of 1 point, and then the stops, we wouldn't stop or have any targets less than 10 points, and then we will go up to 100 points and see if we do come up with something on the 5-minute chart that looks reasonable. But so far, I absolutely love this strategy on Renko. Like, it works pretty well. I think I definitely need to start streaming any night. Right now my eyes are on fire. Probably definitely need to start streaming any night, and because I'm more of a night person. I sleep during the day. All right, waiting for these tests to get done. Still looking at the market in the back. If we get a drop, we may take it short. We will be risking around $80 per micro to make 180. So a little better than 2 to 1. So my eyes are so much on fire. I definitely think I need to go back to sleep. Right. So I think possibly at the close of this candle, we will take a short position. I mean, if we get a close low enough that we could actually make a cross. All right, let's take this sell. Well, that did take away the Philly order. That was strange. Um, and the results are in. So it doesn't look so hot on the 5-minute chart. Let's see. It doesn't look so hot on the 5-minute chart. I think so far the best performance was using Renko, which is why I use Renko right now to trade. So, I mean, probably if it tweak it a bit, it could work and get it to perform a bit better and work on reducing the drawdown. But nonetheless, the strategy still is solid. Just not for prop firm on like regular candles. Let's see if we look for, actually let's do the same test but do it on another instrument and see how it performs. We are starting to push down a bit, up $25, around 5 points. Back at entry. Let's see. Oh, I think we would get stopped out. Would we? All right, so 5 minute doesn't work too good. We will call that a day for that. And we keep our eye on what's going on here. Let's see if we could get a push lower. I think we may get stopped out. Look like we're going to get another cross here on Renko. Just need for this first 15 minutes to get past, to get all the action out of the way, and then see where it goes. The EA the algo is still up about 280 for the day so far. Definitely keep monitoring this and see if it makes sense to actually run the algo full time. And then Let me, yeah, if it makes sense to run it full time. So you can see yesterday we closed on negative $81, and so far we up a bit for the day. So need to keep testing this for a while and see how it performs, but this is definitely one of the options I'm looking at to trade in prop funds. Right, so we're waiting for now is a pullback. If you want the settings for my MACD, the fast length is 5, slow is 13, and the signal length is 5. I took off the histogram, so once the MACD or the green crosses the signal, which is red, we'll take a position depending on the side of the zero line that we at. So if the MACD crosses the signal and we are above the zero line, we take a short. If it crosses, or sorry, if the MACD crosses below the signal line while we are above the zero, we take a short. And if the MACD crosses above the zero while or above the signal while below the zero line, we take a long. Stops $80 per micro and 180 per micro. Extremely simple. Extremely simple. When you do get some chop, so like got this position here. I think this was something else last night. Got this position here. Did get 2 trades chopped around in here. This position right here and right here chopped up, and then took this position overnight, went to bed, and got out here. I missed this short because I was asleep. This long we got chopped up there, got closed out right here. Took this long position here up to this point, took a short, got chopped up, and then, well, just now because I tried trading it on the 5-minute chart, took an entry that wasn't valid on Renko, which we got stopped out for. So at the moment, waiting to get pullback cross, and we take a short position and see how that play out. My Renko brick size is 19 on the 1 second chart, because if we switch it to any other chart, there would be a delay. Now this would be cleaner to trade, right? It will be a lot cleaner, but the problem will come in that the boxes will not print completed quickly. So sometimes you may get a print that is, so this was printed at 821 and then this one was 812. So sometimes it's possible that you could miss a move because the box was printed. Like if you notice here, we have 2 boxes printed in the same minute. So the market was moving extremely quickly. So you wouldn't be able to catch a move when it crosses exactly. So the 1 second chart is the better chart. It would give you a bit more noise, but you would actually catch the move as soon as it happens. Like as soon as the MACD crosses the signal. If we take a look at this on we're approaching overnight highs right here. So let's see if we can get a bounce off of the overnight high. If we get a bounce off of the overnight high and we cross and drop back, and see if we could take a cool, what is it? 945, a 90-point move. Mm, 15-minute range. All right, we're breaking back into the 15-minute range. Once this bar closes, we should get across. Would take that and see if we get the move before it pops back up, which is kind of sketchy though. Right, so that right. See it, we took the position and we did not get the position on this account. I don't know what the hell. It's so strange. Like, I have no idea why this keeps happening. So this account always ends up a bit short. Has to be some sort of issue with TradeSync. I have no idea. off by 15 points. We definitely need to fix that problem with that one account on TradeSync because it doesn't happen with any of the other accounts. Just that single account keeps dropping trades. Sometimes it may not take a trade, it may not copy. I really have no idea as to why. So I have to switch and enter manually. One connection disrupted. Why was that disconnected? See if we could get this. If we could get this issue sorted out. The top step signal is still off. Oh, we just signed back in. Almost close to closing the position. Okay. All right, so we did run to TP. We are up 390 on the account. Take it now. Yeah, up to 390 on the account, up 375 on the lagging account. The top step, I don't know what is going on with the top step connection, so what I'll do is delete the top step connection and then reconnect and see if that does solve the problem. We would get disconnected for a minute from top step itself.
Yeah.
All right, so we did get disconnected from top step itself, so at the moment we will try to reconnect and see if we could get back on. This is insane, the amount of issues. All right, set back up the leader. Is this account? So we seem to still be having some sort of reconnection issue. It does not. It says that it disrupted. It says that it is disrupted, but the account is up. This sucks balls, man. I wonder if this is a problem on top step side. Right, enabled. All right, so I manually had to go in and flatten all the positions because I don't know what was happening there. But yeah, up 1800 on a day. I don't know what going on with the connection right now. But I think I'm pretty okay with that for the day. So I think that would be it for this stream. I'll probably start back streaming again during Asia Open, and we'll call it a day right there. So don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Now getting back into streaming, so my viewers will be extremely low. But follow me. If you trading from the Caribbean, from Trinidad, and you're having issues with finding a broker that you could, or a platform that you could trade with, since we kind of limited, you could use Top Step at the moment, or you could use Earn2Trade, which will be the next account that I'll be taking, since I kind of really like the way that their structure is. So yeah, don't forget to use code TWJ and you'll get this best discount at, whatever point in time it is, whatever discount they have. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream.